To the working class, I see your calloused hands, your tired eyes, your aching backs, and I know that I haven't done right by you. You've given me everything: your labor, your time, your strength, your energy. You've built my cities, raised my children, harvested my fields, kept my lights on, staffed my hospitals, paved my roads, and stocked my shelves. You have been the heartbeat of this nation, steady and strong, even as I made you feel invisible. I told you that hard work would lead to a better life, that if you put your head down, played by the rules, and gave it your all, that you would be rewarded. But while you were grinding through double shifts and overtime, I let the cost of living outpace your paychecks. I let corporations hoard profits while cutting your hours and your health care. I let billionaires launch themselves into space while you stood in line at food banks, choosing between feeding your children or keeping them warm. I watched as the price of everything rose, while your wages remained stagnant. I watched as you were blamed for needing help, for taking too long to get ahead, or for not working hard enough when you've never stopped working. I let a handful of people amass generational wealth while you counted coins at the gas station. I let your pensions vanish, your unions erode, and your jobs get outsourced, automated, or undermined by loopholes and legislation. And I know how much you've had to give up. The birthday parties that were missed because you couldn't get off work. The college degrees deferred or abandoned. The cars that barely start. The medical bills that never shrink. The quiet dreams that you no longer speak aloud because survival has taken their place. You have every right to feel exhausted, to feel stretched to the breaking point, to wonder how it's possible to work this hard and still feel like you're drowning. Maybe you feel angry as you watch wealth flaunted on screens while your rent climbs higher and your job gives you fewer hours and more responsibilities. Maybe you feel ashamed for needing help when it was I who made it impossible for you to stand on your own. Maybe you feel invisible, like the world only notices you when something goes wrong, never when you keep it running. Maybe you feel disrespected, like your value is measured only in profit and not in humanity. Or maybe you just feel bone deep tired. Tired of choosing between groceries and gas. Tired of watching your body break down before you ever get the chance to rest. Tired of being told that it's your fault when the system was rigged from the start. And still, through that weariness, you have remained steadfast. Not because you're okay, but because there's no other option. Because someone has to keep the lights on. Someone has to make sure that the work gets done. And still, you dream. You dream of more for your children. You dream of a home, of time, of a life that doesn't feel like one long grind. You dream of being able to breathe. You have shown a kind of strength that I have taken for granted for far too long. Even through that betrayal, you have never stopped showing up. You showed up during pandemics, during storms, during shortages. You showed up while others worked from home or retreated into luxury. You held this country together with sweat and sacrifice while the powerful debated whether your lives were essential enough to protect. I am learning now because of you. Because of the strikes you've led, the ballots you've cast, the voices you've raised. I am learning that dignity cannot be measured in profit margins. That economic justice is not just a radical idea, it is a moral necessity. That the economy should serve you and not the other way around. You deserve so much more than gratitude. You deserve protection. You deserve wages you can live on, health care you can count on, time to rest, and the ability to dream without fear. I know that I cannot give back the years that you've spent just trying to survive, but I can honor them. And I can promise this: I will fight for a country where no one works full-time and lives in poverty, where labor is respected and not exploited, where you are not just thanked, you are valued. With deep respect and a renewed commitment to stand beside you. Sincerely, America. Hey everyone, I really want to thank you for joining me for today's reading. My biggest goal with this project is to start a conversation. I want to hear and learn and understand the stories of every American who feels like they are in pain or crushed by the system. I want to lend my voice to your cause. So if you feel like this letter resonated with you or it spoke to you personally, please reach out to me. Look me up on socials or visit benjaminjohnlee.com to contact me there. I'm going to be doing fresh video reads every week and releasing them, so if you're interested in that, please subscribe to the channel. And if you feel like this letter could help someone you know, please share it with them. Thank you.